Here we go. So game 1, best of 3, HGC Open Division Cup number 5. New guys versus 2Boosted. New guys did pick the map. 2Boosted is going draft first pick, first ban. Mystic, what are you gonna ban here first if you have your choice?
Well, Ragnaros did get nerfed. They do ban the Tassadar. Tassadar, he also got nerfed, so I'm not sure like if he's still super strong. But these teams seem to think that shields are amazing still. So
I mean, it's shields, right? So of
yeah,
course they're
shields.
amazing.
That nerf didn't seem to stop these players from going, "Hey, Tassadar's super strong. Let's pick him up
No,
or
I
ban
mean,
him."
I mean it makes sense, right? Everybody really uses shields effectively at this point. So I kind of get that, and the mouth pick first makes sense. Malfurion and Lucio go back and forth as the best healer in the game right now. It depends on your comp, I think. I think they both have their good sides. Personally, I prefer playing with a mouth over the Lucio, but that shield for a heroic is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, with Malfurion being picked for the other team, TNG or I guess new guys, they don't have to pick up a healer in this first rotation. However, they might want to pick up Lucio in their for their third pick. Well, I guess they're thinking about it. They don't have to pick it up here, but it could get banned.
Right, and that's always a struggle, right? You pick it up here. All right, and we're going to see ETC Rhaegar. ETC is probably my hands down favorite tank at this moment. Muradin works well. Johanna works okay. But I feel like ETC is definitely the go-to tank at this point.
Yeah, definitely. ETC is very strong. Rhaegar, I'm surprised it's not Lucio, but you know, Rhaegar's still fairly good in this meta, and he's still a really good hero.
I mean, the shield is strong, but Ancestral can change and allow you to go back in when you're already backing out, right?
And we see the Gray main picked up here, very strong burst hero. And we see Arthas, he's really strong versus melee and an overall good tank in at this point in time.
Yeah, I agree with that. Arthas is kind of OP at this point. He's not really OP, but he's definitely one of the stronger bruisery tanks. I've seen people successfully solo tank with him, but I don't know. I feel like you still want something at his side. Even if you go with like a Sonya or a Thrall, like I feel like you want something bruisery to be next to an Arthas.
Hmm.
I've seen an Uber-Ack Arthas work really well together. I mean, right now you don't have new guys showing anything that would make you lean that direction, just given what they have. But if they do go like a Li Ming or a Kale Foss or something in that Gul'dan even, an Uber-Ack could actually fill that fifth slot for 2Boosted quite well.
What's the ban? Oh, we got the Gul'dan ban.
I mean, his wave clear is insane, and with a mouth, he's not as strong as with like an Ariel or with a medic, but with a mouth, he's still pretty strong.
Yeah, especially when there's an Arthas in the middle of your team slowing them down, and then it's really easy to hit those Gul'dan Fell Flames and
Right,
Corruptions.
between Arthas slowing him down, the roots, like it's just dot for days, right? Like you can constantly hit the back and forth on the corruption and on the Fell Flame. So just pumping out numbers. And what is it?
Hmm.
How many stacks is it to get the corruption to come back?
40.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that they're hovering a Tyrael ban right now.
Yeah, that's interesting. I feel like that kind of leans towards, hey, we're gonna go really heavy AOE, but they banned Leoric.
Uh,
Hmm.
okay.
Those I didn't think those buffs to Leoric actually made him that strong, but
I, I don't know.
maybe they banned the Leoric because they're gonna pick someone very immobile, or they have Yeah, I mean, Malfurion can be easily entombed, Arthas can be easily entombed. Maybe they're still looking to pick up a couple of
Well,
other that are easily entombed.
I'm also reminded of the fact that the new guys last week in another tournament that we didn't cast used an entomb really, really successfully to wipe a team and win that game. It was against, I think it was against Miasma Esports actually. Heroes Hype, I think, was the tournament where they ran that. So maybe 2Boosted was thinking that was the direction that new guys might take this in and decide to block it.
My blades are yours.
We see the Tychus and Sonya being picked up. Tychus is really good versus Arthas, especially if you take in the rhythm, in my opinion. But I mean, you can also take the bigger they are, which is really good versus tanks in general.
You love in the rhythm.
I do love in the rhythm. It's infinite DPS if you're just sitting there attacking a target. Infinite. Think of the possibilities.
If you can just sit there and keep your D on that target, it never ends. It's fair enough. Look, I get it. I actually agree with you. And you know Tychus way more than I know Tychus, so I'm okay with that. I'm just like, I know you love into the rhythm, or in the rhythm.
And I mean, like, I'm just saying, if you did take the bigger they are, the Arthas, if you're hitting him, right, you can get him down to that 35%. However, he can totally play around the rest of it with his healing. He can just keep himself at 35%, and then your bigger they are doesn't really do that much more.
I'm confused. Color me confused. 2Boosted was showing the ban on Tyrael and ended up going Tyrael.
I'm kind of excited to see Tyrael because he's one of my favorite heroes in this game. However, I believe the logic there was, hey, if we pick up KT but we don't pick up Tyrael, they might pick up Tyrael and just counter it all with Sank. But then that would leave new guys with three tanks, which isn't terrible, but typically we don't see that.
No, it is an interesting choice. I think Tyrael Arthas might actually pair really, really well together. In this, it'll be interesting to see how that works for 2Boosted. I'm also interested to see what happens here with this last pick for the new guys. But if we're starting like this is the way I want to start, man.
I'd say probably pick up a mage for that last pick. Oh, they go Falstad. That's good. He can go either mage stat or auto attack Falstad.
Well, and the nice thing is then you have a global, right?
Yeah.
And having a global is always going to be helpful, in my opinion. So, no, I totally get that. I actually like both of these drafts. I'm not sure. The Tyrael choice, I think, is probably the most interesting choice that has been made at this point for me. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so on the red team, 4-2 boosted, we have Sirius on the Arthas, Heyo on the Malfurion, Rafflecopter on the Greymane, Mr. Flaccid on the Tyrael, and Juki on the Kael'thas.
And for new guys, we have Grim on the Falstad, Ataro on the Sonya, Stu Manchu on the ETC, Nailter on the Rhaegar, and Saray on the Tychus.
That's interesting that Nailter's on the Rhaegar. Usually we would see him on the Flexier role. That's certainly, he played a couple Probius games this weekend. So that's an interesting kind of swap around. Should work nicely, just different. Just a little different.
I'm excited to see how well this Tyrael does, because if he's good, that validates me to play him, right?
Sure.
I mean, ever since his nerfs, I haven't really found a place where you can really use him that well, so.
Right. No, I get it.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Oh, we have KT going Mana Addict and not Convection, so he's gonna go more defensive type of talenting right there.
Okay, okay. I do see that. I'm just also fixing something else real quick. So we do have the normal 5-on-5 in the middle, everybody meeting up, kind of poking around, throwing out a little bit of damage spells. Nothing too major yet. Just, hey, what's up? We're here, you're here. Let's say hi to each other. So we do see a slightly faster rotation out of 2Boosted coming down into the bottom lane, clearing the bottom lane up, and then looking to rotate again towards the top lane. Tyrael versus Sonya should be an interesting top lane fight, in my opinion. I think, personally, Sonya might win that, but it'll be interesting to see how that ends up going more long term.
Arthas taking out a little bit of damage, but he's Arthas, the Lich King. He doesn't really care.
No, I really didn't, right? He got a stun and then moved on. We do see Greymane rotating up. This might be a kill on Sonya here.
Oh, the cocktail, just for a little bit of clear.
Away his position for that clear, though. Means that stun is not, or that kill is not going to happen. But honestly, with no CC up in the top lane to try and control that, Greymane really probably wasn't going to get any kills there anyway. Tyka's taking a decent chunk of damage from the KT and the Greymane.
Well, that was a good slide.
That was a great slide. Nice two-man slide to get Arthas and Greymane vulnerable. And a decent amount of damage on the Greymane right now. So we do have the bottom lane shrine as the first shrine that's available. KT being chased right now in a dangerous position and could go down here. Probably going to escape, but really low. Arthas really low, and this could actually give new guys a huge advantage going into this shrine.
Yeah, most of 2Boosted is going to have to tap there, use up that that moon juice.
Did you call it moon juice just now?
Yeah, moon juice.
Okay. So, interestingly enough, we do have all 5 members of New Guys down here on the shrine fighting over trying to get this. KT in a bad spot and is going to be killed. But Tyrael stayed top. Arthas getting really low here as well. But Greymane turning that around and getting Tychus and Falstad really low as well.
Falstad may have stayed a bit too long.
Oh, nice power slide is going to get Falstad able to back to safety. So, New Guys with a significant lead here, 28-8 on the shrine, killing skeletal defenders. But they're down about half a level because Tyrael's just been soaking top the whole time. Falstad is up there to try and make something happen. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get that kill. Tyrael's going to back up safely. But Malfurion in a lot of danger here and does go down. Greymane also pretty low. Arthas pretty low. All of the front line for 2Boosted is going to have to retreat. And that's going to allow New Guys to get the shrine and actually have a significant advantage coming in. The only one here to defend is Kael Thas. KT's going to look to pull him over that wall, pull that Punisher over that wall as soon as he can. It looked like, nope, there's the lead. And New Guys not able to get that wall down in time, so they are just going to settle for front wall in the bottom lane and allow the Punisher to die off to the 4 members of 2Boosted now there to defend. You know what time it is, Mystic?
What time is it?
It's camp time. It's paint the map your color, baby. So we do have the boys in New Guys starting early. Greymane just now starting on the red Impaler camp. So that's going to be 2 mid camps pushing against each other. New Guys looking like they may invade here. Sonya is getting ready to go in, and they do invade, looking to steal the Impaler camp from 2Boosted. They do so. Falstad even flying down to put some additional pressure on the Arthas, forcing him to go all the way back and tap. Drinking that moon juice.
I just now realized that if people hadn't played Warcraft 3 or know some WoW lore, that would go over many people's heads.
I mean, I knew the WoW lore, so I understood it. But I was surprised that you called it Moon Juice. So level 7 has been, was previously attained by both teams. Talents are up on the screen for your perusal. ETC was in a slightly dangerous spot there. 4 members of Falstad might be in a lot of trouble here, but ETC sliding in. Falstad still taking good damage, but Arth is getting really low and cut off from the rest of his team. I'm not sure he's going to survive this. ETC really wants to kill him. But Tychus is
Tychus might go down here.
Ooh, he does, and Rhaegar also very low. ETC slid and stopped Greymane from attacking for a minute, but it was not enough. Greymane was able to finish off Tychus, and at least he will be up right after the shrine starts. XP just about even for both teams. Slight advantage to 2Boosted, but not enough to give them 10 like way ahead of time. However, they are taking an early 10-0 lead on the Skeletal Defenders on this shrine. And the real question is Sonya going to come down, and are we going to see a 5-man push while Tyrael tries to soak 10? That could work out great for new guys, or it could backfire on them.
ETC taking a lot of damage here. Rhaegar does not have Ancestral yet, so he can't do like a lot of burst healing at the moment. The 10s are just around the corner.
Tyrael did come down to attempt to help his team, so 2Boosted does have... This is going to be a first 5-on-5 shrine we've seen, and 2Boosted has a significant lead, 20 Skeletal Defenders over what New Guys has right now. If the New Guys... that's going to be a kill. I was about to say, if the New Guys can't get a kill, they may not win the shrine. Even with the kill, they may not stop the shrine. ETC is going to go down there. But 10 is available for New Guys. Sonya popping War Paint, Ancestral, Mosh Pit. I love that Tychus went Odin and is already using it. And 10 now available for 2Boosted. The Phoenix comes out. This is going to be a close shrine. Falstad in a dangerous
that was a good
place.
gust.
He had to use Gust to save himself, though, which is sometimes not the way you hope to see Gust used. But Mouth just got deleted. Punisher's out.
As a Mouth player, you gotta watch yourself. I know you want to get those really big Twilight Dreams. But...
got killed.
Oh, that was an insane mosh.
That's a great mosh pit. 3-man mosh pit looking to do some serious damage. Takes out Greymane, and the Sank has been used. Tyrael probably gonna escape here after ETC missed that slide, but no, he does go down. Meanwhile, the Punisher has taken out the front wall of the mid lane for 2Boosted. Both teams sitting on 11 right now. Neither team has lost a fort yet, though. So I'm going to call that just about equal structurally and experience-wise. With New Guys having a slight lead in kills, 6 kills to 3 kills. Oh, wow. All right, so Arth is learning from the last time, and 2Boosted is starting their camp much earlier with a Mouth scouting drone so that they know when the invade is happening. Fallen Shaman camp taken in the top lane for 2Boosted. Looks like New Guys is working on that in their lane as well right now. So we should have 2 Fallen Shaman camps pushing against each other. And if they start it soon, we should have 2 Impalers pushing against each other. Nope. Tychus and Falstad are going to clear those, and ETC is roaming around. Ooh, nice little 4-man death squad coming in on Sonya, though.
Oh, Sonya.
She might be dead
Big
here.
trouble.
Spinning for all she's worth, but she does go down. Phoenix securing that kill for 2Boosted. And this should be a fort going over to 2Boosted. This top lane fort going down. We do have ETC and Falstad flying in for the New Guys. Nice 2-man slide there, but ETC in a bad spot. No healer up here. You don't have your Rhaegar. He is with Tychus. That's a fort going down.
Yeah, New Guys deciding to send Tychus and Rhaegar down bottom, take some camps, put down some pressure before the shrine spawns momentarily here. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, that worked out probably about as well as it could have for...
Oh, ETC getting caught out here, though.
Oh, and I say that, and that goes badly. So, the Shrine being in the top and the Siege Camp pushing in the bottom should have been great for the new guys. But then losing ETC means you're a man down. Both teams are on 13 level talents. And I think new guys are just going to let it go and try and take this Tyrael along with this bottom lane fort. What do you think?
I think that's all they can do, really, because ETC did go not stage dive. He went mosh pit and not stage dive, so he can't instantly get to the fight if he needed to.
Arthas kind of zoning and watching for ETC and Sony to come in. But here come the new guys looking to challenge. I don't know if it's worth it at this point. 35-0. But
yeah, that Phoenix is probably going to finish it off.
Yeah. We did see.
It burst Arthas super hard.
Maybe. Nope. We did see all of 2Boosted back out quickly, and Phoenix did not secure them the Shrine, but only needing 2. I mean, Kael'thas can pick the Shrine up pretty quick. Or Tyrael, and that's going to be what they need.
Rhaegar in big trouble. Oh, he slips on by.
Ooh, the Gust is going to save his life, and 2Boosted do escape. Or do summon that Arcane Punisher. I'm a little worried if they can slow down the new guys at all, that Punisher's going to catch them outside of that gate. ETC taking a ton of damage too. Ancestral burned on him. This could be bad for the new guys. 2Boosted pushing him pretty hard. And that front wall is mostly down, just one tower left. And they are in on this peak. 14 versus 14. Both teams have all members. Out comes the Phoenix. And 2Boosted is going to say, it's cool, we gotta keep wall, we're gonna go ahead and back out.
Yeah, Tyrael is eventually gonna get to that 16 Holy Ground talent, which combined with his level, ooh, I believe that's his 4 talent, Heraldric Reforging, there's gonna be quite a few zones.
Zones, yes. I actually am looking forward to when he hits 16, assuming he goes that talent. So we did have a little bush party looking to be set up there by 2Boosted, but they were not, you know, the new guys didn't actually work with them and went down and around the safe way. So we are going to see both teams take their Impalers in that mid lane and have them push against each other. Grandmate's Cocktail is just chunking Falstad in Rhaegar at this point.
He does have the talent, the cocktail talent, fully stacked. Oh, mosh pit coming in here.
That is a
oh,
nice
the Sank though.
Mosh pit, well, not interrupted, but protected by Sank, and there come the kills. Level 16 is picked up by 2Boosted. And that could actually be a not just a 5-man wipe, but game. 20 seconds. Yes, 2Boosted is going to go in the top lane at that keep, while Tyrael pushes with the Impalers on that mid lane fort. They can't finish at this point. I was thinking that top keep was down. Clearly it's not. So they'll get this keep in top lane, and then they'll back out and get the bottom lane Punisher that is about to spawn. We do. Yep. All right, good. I was double checking. I thought I was going crazy, and that wasn't Holy Ground. So level 16's secured easily for 2Boosted. Around the corner for new guys. They really need 16 before they go in on this Shrine, I think. I feel like with Tyrael's Holy Ground going in on this Shrine, pre-16 is going to lead to some more kills. What do you think?
Not to mention Mosh Pit is still down from that last fight, so even if you do hit 16, you are down a couple of ultimates for a good 30 seconds.
16 now available for new guys, and Arthas a little bit isolated from his team. There was a really nice 4-man mosh just waiting to happen there. But it's down. Oh, that was.
Well, they do catch up KT a little bit here.
Yeah, he might go down, but a lot of damage. Oh, he does, but down goes Tychus. And down goes the Sanctification. Nice Gust isolating Greymane. He is not going to go down, though. Is going to be able to escape. Sonya in the back on Malfurion, and Malfurion hits. Oh, there's the mosh. That mosh was so late, though. Oh.
Oh, unfortunately,
Sonya is
the
going to die.
Punisher
Yeah.
stunning out Sonya's spin.
So I do want to point out, so Malfurion was going one-on-one with the Sonya. It popped Twilight Dream, silenced Sonya, and then enabled the rest of his team while she was in the back working on him to finish off the other members of the new guys. And that's going to be a fort and probably at least the keep wall, with only Tychus and Falstad up to protect at this point. And there's the leap. Tychus trying to bait the Punisher over to the middle. And that's going to be the entire keep wall gone. And the Punisher will take out this tower in... Yep.
Minimal damage to this fort. That was a good defense.
It was as good as you could do at that point, right? Level
Yeah.
20s are available now for 2Boosted. And they're going to go ahead and invade the camp, the Impaler camp of the new guys, who are now down 2.5 levels, 20 versus 17. And we do see Holy Arena come out from Tyrael. So all three Impaler camps have gone over to 2Boosted. That's the bottom lane one, and both mid lane ones are now pushing in on the new guys. Now we see ETC getting slightly isolated here, but Gus being used to save him. However, Holy Ground is out and is going to be used. Curse Bullet coming out as well. ETC getting rooted and
Oh, the
dropping
mosh comes out.
Oh, that was a great attempt at a 3-man mosh pit, even with the Rhaegar cleanse, but not able to secure the kill. That should have been a dead Sonya, but she was able to get Ancestral. However, Sank is down and Sonya is dead. Tychus popping Odin, looking to push off 2Boosted from their core. Not sure he's going to be able to do that, and this could be game. Rhaegar really low here. And the core taking tons of damage, but Tychus also putting out tons of damage. Falstad on the back trying to interrupt Arthas. And that's going to be Kale Thoth going down. Tyrael going down. Malfurion should die here as well. Greymane as well. This might be a 4-man wipe. And all it cost you was 44% of your core.
All those Impalers are still whacking away at the walls.
All those Impalers are just whacking away at the walls. You are correct. Bottom lane Impaler is going to be cleared by Tychus. That keep is most of the way down at this point. Falstad and ETC take out the middle lane. And it looks like Rhaegar's just making a beeline for the Shrine to try and secure as much of a lead as possible. And level 20 just around the corner for the new guys, illustrating that all you really have to do on any given Heroes of the Storm map is win a solid late game fight, and you're right back in it. There are level 20s being picked up by the new guys. Rhaegar going Storm Shield.
Lich King going toe-to-toe with that Shaman camp, and it being a very close fight.
He did get pretty low there, but you know what? He was able to capture that Shaman camp, which should help in this defense against this Arcane Punisher top lane. You guys really needs to use this Arcane Punisher and capitalize and try to get a kill with it.
It's do or die time.
But what have we here? The members of 2Boosted appear to be doing something cheeky. Are they going to core?
Oh.
Or are they changing their mind? Because it looked like they were thinking about going core, Mystic.
Yeah, it definitely looked like they were going for core, but I guess they're just checking the Impaler camp to see if they couldn't get a pick off there, and
But
oh, they're back in. I guess they're like, are they sneaking a core?
I think that might have been exactly what they thought, because they all came, and now they're running straight out. Yes, so it looks like they were afraid of the Bush party and the core, the backdoor attempt. So now we have you guys going ahead and grabbing their Impaler camp this time around. Rhaegar clearing bottom lane. Falstad clearing middle lane, and both teams looking to probably engage in this middle lane in some way, shape, or form.
Tyrael looking, is scouting for that team.
Well, Tyrael really is probably the best one to scout at this point, right? I love the Bush Party waiting game.
It's that one fight, the one fight that just decides the game.
At this point in the game, if New Guys loses that fight, the game is over, right? But if they win that fight, they definitely have a better chance than they have now. And, all right, this is actually, I like this move by 2Boosted. They're looking to force the fight. Hey, we're going to steal your shaman camp, so either fight us here under the shamans that now we have, or let us take it.
You looking
free.
for that mosh?
And that was a mosh on volume 0.
Ike is in a little bit of trouble here. He's a
lot of
bit too
damage
close.
going up. Big red button has been used. So actually, looking at it, it looks like Tychus is the only one that is going to end up with his heroic ability on cooldown. But what have we here? Oh, this could be bad for the New Guys. Arthas looking to engage, along with the rest of 2Boosted.
Well, HGC still has Mosh Pit, technically, so...
They want to make this the fight, and ETC is down. But Death Metal coming out.
Death Metal coming in.
Not enough value. There was no damage follow-up on the Death Metal. Oh, this could be bad, but Greymane goes down. Pike is taking a ton of damage. Rhaegar pretty low. Falstad doing what he can. But Sonya in the back just trying to eat Malfurion alive, not able to finish him off. Sonya is going to escape. I gotta be honest, a 1-for-1 trade is probably as good as New Guys could have hoped to get out of that engagement. And we do have 2Boosted starting this shrine immediately.
Yeah, I think New Guys really has to fight here because the Punisher is going to be so tanky at this late in the game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, Arthas might go down here, actually.
He's pretty low, and he does indeed go down, but with that Phoenix out causing a ton of damage. Oh, KT really low. KT going down as well. This could be the fight New Guys actually needs to turn this game around. They're down 20 skeletal defenders, but they are alone on the shrine, and Sonya is a beast when it comes to clearing these shrines. And Tychus with Big Red Button is definitely no slouch either. He can just keep hitting that nuke over and over and over again. But mid lane, New Guys does not have that fort opened up yet. So they have to start basically from scratch here. I mean, the wall's still up. So they need to, they have Impalers pushing against them. New Guys needs to open this wall up and follow up if they can. Tyrael pulling in the Punisher with a great move using his Q to escape before the Punisher could even hit him. It's actually my favorite thing to do on Tyrael when you're on this map. Bait him over, and boom, you're out. And you guys looking to open up the gate and come in and do some damage, but it looks like it's just going to be a keep wall.
Well, this is dangerous.
This is not a good spot to be in, my man, Stu. Time to leave. Oh, out comes the Mosh plus the Gust, and ETC
Oh,
goes
the
down.
Death Mosh, though. Unfortunately, they decide to retreat.
Well, Death Metal, Tyke is almost dead, right? Death Metal gave them value in that it allowed New Guys to retreat. If they had stayed in and lost any more lives, they would be in trouble. And it looks like we're going to see most of them go back all the way and clear.
Oh. Is this a core rush? Or no, they're just setting up?
They're going to take this bottom keep. All right, so yeah, this makes sense. All right, 2Boosted's going to take out this bottom keep, and they're going to have the Impalers push middle. This will give you 2 lanes worth of catapult pressure, right? And you know you can take this because ETC's dead right now. New Guys has no way to stop you. So you can go in, you can take out the fountain, you can take out the keep. Now you have 2 lanes of catapult pressure. You have impalers mid lane, and we just had in mid lane impaler. So now wherever the next shrine is going to be, if 2 boosted can capture the next shrine, it will be pushing core. And looking to capitalize on that, 2 boosted's going to go ahead and steal new guys Fallen Shaman camp.
The map continues to be painted red.
Indeed. And it looks like we might see most of 2 boosted push this middle lane down and see if they can't pick off this keep. And the shrine's going to push bottom lane. So, we do have Arthas and Greymane taking the other top lane Shaman camp, which absolutely makes sense. We have Tyrael KT taking the bottom Impaler camp. And the entire Merc map has been painted red at this point. And now we're going to see a really early start by 2 boosted on this shrine. And it's interesting to me, it looks like you guys might not even push in to contest this. Falstad's still top, getting ready to clear that Fallen Shaman camp. The rest of new guys just now thinking about coming in, I guess. Oh, Falstad flying down. But 32-0, 33-0. Engaging at this point, I'm not sure how much value you're going to get here.
All the zoning mosh.
And Big Red Button coming down, getting some value, but no kills yet until
the
now.
Death Mosh.
HGC Death Metal getting 4 members. Huge Death Metal. But Falstad going down, Rhaegar going down, and all of that for only Malfurion. This should be the end of Tychus.
Ooh, Tyrael goes down.
Take Tyrael
Arthas might go down here too.
Sonya trying really hard to finish off that Arthas, but not quite able to do that. And this is game. You have 2 Merc camps on the core, a Punisher pushing in on the core, all of new guys dead, and I'm not going to call Arthas healthy, but an alive Arthas plus a healthy Greymane and Kael'thas. That's going to be game number 1.